2 years ago, I was a complete subhuman because I basically did all of the bad habits. I was addicted to scrolling, I was addicted to porn, to video games, had bad mental health, was unproductive, lazy, and just wasted my most precious resource. I wasted my time away. Because of that, my life sucked and I basically hated myself because I just was aimless in my life. I achieved nothing and I was stuck living a fucking shitty life. But luckily for me, with hard work, with trial and error, and with consistency, I was able to stop it. I was able to stop it all. I was able to stop my phone addiction, stop my scrolling addiction, stop consuming porn, then stop consuming video games, improve my mental health, improve my physical health, and just value my time better with reducing my screen time and then filling that new free time with productive things, with stuff that I actually want to do, that brings me further in life and that helps me to become more healthy instead of being a subhuman. With my new free time, I improved my body and I went from skinny to muscular. On top of that, I improved my physical and my mental health tremendously. I fixed my poor sleep and now sleep better than 95% of all people. I traveled around in Europe and in Asia. I rediscovered nature and now find the small things in life enjoyable. On top of that, I climbed the highest mountain in Oman. I read around 70 books in German, French and in English. I ran my first competitive 10K and I'm training for a marathon. I started 2 YouTube channels. This one and one in Spanish, and I never spoke a word of Spanish before I started. So I'm learning a new language. I also learned how to play the piano. And most important, I improved my relationship with my family. And I was able to do all of that thanks to my compendious 5 pillars of quitting that helped me tremendously in stop being such a subhuman and finally being healthy again. Finally doing the things that I actually want to do. So if you're interested in stop being a subhuman, then click the first link in the description. So today, let's look on how you can stop your phone addiction and how you can stop scrolling. You now may think that to stop scrolling and to stop your phone addiction, that you need to reduce your screen time or that you need to be more mindful. And those things help or could help, but they aren't the real problem. The high screen time isn't the problem, it's just a symptom of the problem. The real problem is in your head. It's your belief system, and to be more specific, it's your belief system about those apps. Because if you would truly think that the apps like TikTok, Shorts or Insta Reels would be bad for you, then you wouldn't do them. And I give you an example how this works. For example, with drugs. You know that cocaine and meth is bad for you. And because of that, you don't do them. Because you truly believe that those drugs are bad for you and they will ruin your life. And the same you need now to do with those apps. If you truly would believe that those apps would ruin your life, the same as drugs, and then you would stop your phone addiction and you would stop your scrolling addiction. Just with your mind. So that's what you actually need to do. You need to switch your mind. You need to switch your belief system that you can actually stop. And then when you've switched your belief system, then you can reduce your screen time, then you can be more mindful, then you can stop and delete the apps. But first you need to switch your mind and you switch your belief system and then you can actually achieve that. So I will help you to do that. You need to realize that whenever you scroll on those apps, that every scroll you do, literally every scroll you do, will fuck up your emotion more and more and more. Because when you scroll, one video releases an emotion of happiness, then an emotion of anger, then envy, then jealousy, then you feel motivated, and then you feel depressed. All of those combined, because you watch 10, 100 videos, your mind is full with different emotions, because every video you watch, a different emotion is released in your head. Because of that, your mind is fully clustered, it's overloaded with emotions. Because of that, you feel anxious and you feel depressed. In my opinion, this is the reason why so many, especially younger people, especially my generations, feel so depressed, feel so anxious. Why? Because they consume so many emotions with shorts and because of that, they feel depressed. I think that's the one of the main reasons why my generation feels so depressed and why they feel so bad about themselves, because they fuck up their emotions. So that's the first thing why you need to stop and why you need to switch your mind. And now you need to realize something very important, something that's very crucial. The apps, they aren't cute, they're not fun, not 15 minutes a day, it's so fun, ha ha ha. No, you need to realize that the apps, they are designed to keep you there. Why? Because they make a fuck ton of money with your most precious resource, with your time. When you spend 10 minutes on there, they make money. So they want to keep you longer. They want to keep you as long as possible because then they make money. Because you are the product. Your attention and your time is the product of TikTok, Insta, Shorts. And the thing is, you waste your most valuable thing with that. You waste your time away. And you fuck up your emotions. The thing is, those apps, they don't care about you. They don't care if you're depressed. They don't care if you're anxious. They don't care if you have a fucked up life. They don't care if you waste your most precious resource. They don't care about it. Because if they truly would care, they wouldn't have designed such addictive apps and they would stop it for your health. But they don't do them. On YouTube, is there an option to truly disable shorts? No. Is there an option on Insta to not watch Reels? No. Why? Because they know that those things are addictive as possible, and with that they make a fuck ton of money. So the apps, they don't care about you. They don't fucking care about you. You need to drill that in the mind. They don't care about you. They only want your attention and your time, so they make a fuck ton of money. You don't gain anything. You only lose. You lose your most precious resource. You lose your emotional stability. You lose your mind because now your attention is also fucked up. And with that, you become just a mess. Why? Because you consume and consume those shitty things. So you need to drill that in your mind and in your head that the apps, they aren't fun. They're not cute. They don't help you. You need to drill that in your mind that the apps are malicious and they harm your life. If you can drill that in your mind, you will stop. You will stop your phone addiction and you will stop your scrolling addiction. Just like that. Because now you believe that those things actually harm you, and then you can make progress with reducing your screen time, with deleting the apps, with being more mindful. But first you need to drill that in your mind that the apps are malicious and that they harm you. So if you want a more guided way to stop being a subhuman, to improve your attention, to improve your focus, to improve your health, and just be more healthy, then click the first link in the description. There you will come to my compendious 5 pillars of quitting that will help you to go from a subhuman to a healthy, normal human again. So if you're interested in that, then click the first link in the description. On that note, have a wonderful day, sleep well, and I see you in the next one. Goodbye.